Hey guys, welcome back to Automation Rahul. So today we are starting a new tutorial of HTML5 tutorial for beginners. So guys, before using HTML5, I am suggesting you to download PyCharm. If you are not watching my PyCharm video, you can download PyCharm with the help of my previous video. Okay, so now get started. What is HTML? HTML is a Every web application should contain HTML. HTML is a mandatory technology for web development. It is represent structure of a web page. HTML stand for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML stand for hyper hypertext markup markup language. Okay guys, so what is HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. It is known as HTML. Every web page. You know about what is web page? Web page is whatever we see on a web application like www.com is also a web application. Gmail.com, this is also a web application. Okay, so every page when every page name sorry every web application should contain html that is that is that is html is the mandatory technology for web development. Okay दोस्तों, it is very important technology for web development. Without HTML we can't create a web 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 page. Okay, for web pages. So it is used in a front end. So what is front end? Front end is what you are seeing on the website. We can develop front end content by using following technology: HTML, JS, CS, jQuery and Bootstrap. Okay, front end. What is front end? It sorry it represent what user can see on the website. It is known as front end. Is known it is known as front end. Okay, suppose this is my web application, a power.soft. Okay, so whatever I have seen on this website, this content, this text, this header, login, so all these are what are front end. With the help of HTML, CSS and JavaScript we can create a front end. Okay, so it is represent, wait a minute, it is known as front end. Okay, now front end we can develop we can develop front end content by using the following technology like CSS, HTML and JavaScript. HTML, second CSS, third JavaScript, okay, and ठीक है, this is jQuery, okay, sorry for jQuery, fifth bootstrap, okay. These are some technology we are using for creating a web development front-end technology, front-end content, okay. So you guys are aware about the what is front-end, okay. So jQuery and bootstrap are the advanced front-end technology which are developed by using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. It means jQuery and bootstrap are the advanced front-end technology. It means मतलब jQuery and bootstrap front-end advanced front-end टेक्नोलॉजी है जो कि HTML, CSS और JavaScript से मिलकर बनी है. jQuery and bootstrap are the advanced technologies which are developed by using HTML, CSS and JS. JS means JavaScript. Okay guys, so I hope you are aware about what is front end, what is web application, and now we started JavaScript HTML. Okay, so before started HTML, I want to tell you one more thing: static response and dynamic response. Static response versus dynamic response. If the response is not varied from time to time and person to person, then it is considered as a static response. It means जब हमारा रिस्पॉन्स चेंज नहीं होता टाइम टू टाइम और पर्सन टू पर्सन, तब उसे स्टैटिक रिस्पॉन्स कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल लॉगिन पेज ऑफ जीमेल का लॉगिन पेज. जीमेल login page is same for all the time and all the person. You can check anytime, the login page is always same. Everyone can enter his or her username and password on the same web page. Okay, so this is a best example for static response. Okay, and what is dynamic response? If the response is varied from time to time and person to person, then it considered as dynamic response. It means जब हमारा response टाइम टू टाइम और पर्सन टू पर्सन बदलता है तो उसको बोलते हैं डायनेमिक रिस्पॉन्स. डायनेमिक रिस्पॉन्स का एग्जांपल जीमेल का इनबॉक्स पेज. जीमेल का इनबॉक्स पेज सबके लिए डिफरेंट होता है, उस पर सबका नाम डिफरेंट आता है, सबकी मेल्स डिफरेंट होती हैं, ठीक है. तो ये होता है डायनेमिक रिस्पॉन्स. तो स्टैटिक के बारे में लिख देते हैं. स्टैटिक रिस्पॉन्स if the response is varied from time to time and person to person, then it is consider as a static sorry if the response is not varied from time to time and person to person, then it's considered as a static response. Example, login page of Gmail. ठीक है, copy and dynamic response. If the response is varied from person to person and person to person, then it's considered as a dynamic response. For example, inbox page of Gmail. Okay, so you know what is static response and dynamic response. Now start HTML basis. Okay, HTML basics. You already know HTML stand for hypertext markup language. Let me copy this from here. Okay, this is the most basic building block of every web application. Without using HTML, we cannot build web application. It is a mandatory technology. We can use CSS and CSS to style HTML pages. हम CSS का यूज HTML के अंदर करते हैं क्योंकि हमें HTML पेज को सजाने के लिए करते हैं. ठीक है. So guys, this is the most basic building block of every web application. Without using HTML, we cannot build web application. It is mandatory. तो दोस्तों CSS से मैंने अब जैसे आपको बताया कि हम स्टाइल करते हैं our HTML pages में, और with the help of JavaScript we can add our functionality to the HTML page. Okay, so structure of HTML पेज देख लेते हैं कैसा होता है. Suppose structure of HTML page. Every HTML page contains two parts, head and body. You know what is head and body? Let me tell you. Suppose I am open this web application. Okay, whatever you see in the page is called as body. Anything you can see here, this all are bodies in this page, and this is the head. You can see here, this is the head, a power online screen recorder, web-based screen recorder. This is the head and this is a body. You can see body. Okay, so this is the two major part of the HTML. Every HTML page contains two parts. First is head and second is body. Okay, so head contain this is our head. Okay, this is our head and this is our body. Okay, so head contain meta and title. Okay, and we can add here JS and C plus CSS file also, CSS file also, and JS file also here. Okay, we will see in a next video or next to next. Okay, so how can we create the HTML page? Just click on the project, right click on the project and new, and go to HTML file and name the file. I am giving test.html. Once you creating as test1, suppose I am creating test1 I am creating file. Okay, and just enter. So you can see here, this is HTML file we have created. So suppose I am giving a title, Rahul title. Okay, I am giving a title, Rahul title, and inside body I am giving Rahul body. So so check here, you can click Chrome once and it's open inside a Chrome browser. So you can see this is a title, Rahul title, and this is our body. Okay, so guys, let's start. So this is what is this is the to indicate that it is a HTML page. Okay, this is HTML language. EN means English language. This is our head part. In head part we can use the care set, मतलब what type of care we want. So by default it's UTF-8, and this is title. Okay, and this we close this head here. Okay, now start body, and inside body we can put our data. Okay, so this is our structure of HTML page. So I'm just writing. So guys, head contain metadata type like data like title of the page, what is the title, keywords, है ना, and CSS file and JavaScript file formation we have to specify in the head part. It means this is our head part. We have to specify all the details in head parts. Okay, and what we want to show our data in page is in put in body, inside body. Okay, so this is the structure of the HTML page. Okay, so guys, let's start it. So how can we put a comment in HTML? So we can put a comment in HTML with the help of this comment. This is a comment in HTML. This is, so you can see here, this is our comment. This is our comment in HTML. Okay, so title, what is title? Okay, title is always come in between head part. Okay, head part, what the title you want to give. Suppose I'm giving here basic HTML title. Okay, this is our title. Okay, once we run this program, you can see, you can click on Chrome, and you can see the title is changed. Basic HTML title is coming here. So this is our title. Okay, so guys, now what is heading, है first we have written about the title. What is title? Title. Okay, title come like, we can copy this and put here. This is our title. Okay, so now the next point is heading tags. What is tags? You know what is tags? Those things which are called inside this greater than less than symbol, it is known as tags. Okay, so there are total 6 heading tags in in HTML. So the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. These are the heading tags. Okay, what is this heading tags? H1, H2, H2, H3, H3, and till H6. These are our heading tags. Okay, so how can we write heading tags? You, suppose I want to H1, this is heading 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 1, heading 1 H1 tag. Okay, and close this tag like this. So this is our H1 tag. Just copy this and put inside this. Okay, so let's run this program and you can see this is our heading H1 tag. Okay, so now we are go for H2 tag, H2 tag, H3 tag, H4 tag, H5 tag. This is our H2 tag, this is our H3 tag, this is our H4 tag, this is our H5 tag, and this is our H6 tag. And Control S and run this program. So you can see the difference in H1 to H6 tags. Okay, H1 tag is bigger than H2, H2 tag is bigger than H1, H3, so one by one. Okay, so this is our heading tags. This is our heading tags. So now we go for paragraph tag. What is paragraph tag? Paragraph tag. Okay, so paragraph tag denoted with P and close the P. So this is our paragraph tag. Just copy this and put inside here in body and Control S and run this program. So this is our paragraph tag. You can see the difference between these headings. This is not in bold line. Okay, so this is our paragraph tag. So suppose we can use this tag to represent a paragraph of text. Okay, so this is a syntax, or you can say our example, है ना? So this is our, so let's start with case 1. Suppose I am putting this paragraph, ठीक है, and line 1, ठीक है, line 2, line 3, line 4. So it's always come in between with one line because we use only one paragraph tag here. You can see just run this program. You can see this will come in one line because we use only one paragraph tag. Okay, so what we do for every line, we have to put what we have to put like this. Just copy paste this and close this tag here, P1. Sorry, not P1, it's always P1. Okay, and this is P and close this as P. Okay, and this is P and close with P. Okay, This is P. Remember that the indentation is not compulsory in HTML. Okay, इंडेंटेशन मतलब कि हम जो ये लाइन आगे पीछे हो रही है उसका उसमें इतना वो नहीं होता, इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं होता, हम कैसे भी रख सकते हैं, ठीक है। सो वी जस्ट delete extra p here and delete this. Okay, and save, and now you can see this is come one by one because we use multiple p tag here, paragraph tag here. So this is our case 2. Okay, suppose I am just copy, sorry, control X and close paragraph and run paragraph and put this inside. Line 2, ठीक है। Suppose I am putting all paragraph in as one line, then what it will work. Okay, suppose p this and close p tag and run this program. You can see here again one by one because we are all, when we give a paragraph tag, it always come with new line. So this is the case 3. Okay, note, in HTML indentation is not important. Note in HTML indentation is not important like other languages. Okay, important, but tags are important. Blocking also take cares by HTML tags. ओके दोस्तों, तो इंटरनेशनल मतलब आपको समझ में आएगा। इंटरनेशनल मीन्स कि हम इसको अंदर बाहर करके लिख सकते हैं, जैसे ये अंदर है, अगर हम इसे ऐसे भी कर लेते हैं तो कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है हम, ठीक है, क्योंकि टैग इम्पोर्टेंट है इसमें, ठीक है, कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, टैग इम्पोर्टेंट है, ठीक है। तो ये हो गया हमारा दोस्तों HTML। तो थैंक यू गाइस फॉर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो। नेक्स्ट वीडियोस में हम पढ़ने वाले हैं लिस्ट, ऑर्डर लिस्ट, अनऑर्डर लिस्ट, नेस्टेड लिस्ट इन HTML। तो बने रहिए मेरे साथ, दिखते रहिए मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल। थैंक यू गाइस फॉर वाचिंग दिस वीडियोस। प्लीज़ लाइक, hit the like button and share if you want to share someone